Hey, what's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Hope you guys have had a nice week here. We've got 15 matchups on this MLB slate today. Should be a lot of fun. A lot of good action in sports on the weekend. Should be a fun one here. Before I get started, go ahead and like and subscribe, guys. Support the channel. You guys have an awesome. And we're going to get started here. 15 matchups, full slate, starting with the Philadelphia Phillies versus the Tampa Bay Rays. The Phillies 25-26. The Rays 32-20. Pitching for the Phillies is Zach Wheeler with an ERA of 2.38. He's 4-2. Pitching for Tampa is Ryan Yarbrough with an ERA of 4.27. He is 2-3. Both teams currently in a pick'em at -110 with the over-under at 7. Yeah, this is a matchup. I really like the Phillies here. I like Zach Wheeler on the mound. He's been awesome this season. Ryan Yarbrough's been pretty nice as well, but I think there's a slight pitching advantage with Zach Wheeler over Tampa. And pretty much a pick-em matchup. Love the pitching matchup for Phillies. Gonna roll with the Phillies on the money line here at a good value. Next matchup, we have the Baltimore Orioles versus the Chicago White Sox. Baltimore 17-33, Chicago 29-20. Pitching for the Orioles is John Means with an ERA of 1.79. He's 4-0. Pitching for the White Sox is Lance Lynn with an ERA of 1.51. He's 5-1. White Sox big favorites at -178. Baltimore +168 with the over-under at 7.5. I mean, a pretty intense pitching duel here. John Means and Lance Lynn been pitching phenomenal this season here. So I do, I'm going to roll with the White Sox here. I just like Lance Lynn a little more, but no disrespect to John Means. He's been nice on the mound. If you want to take the shot with the Orioles here, I don't hate it. I do think it's going to be a low-scoring game here with two good pitchers. But I'm going to roll with the better team and the better pitcher as opposed to just the better pitcher and the worst team. So we're going to take Lance Lynn with the White Sox, but would not be surprised if Orioles pull the upset at +168. It's a really good value for an underdog play. All right, guys, next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds versus the Chicago Cubs. The Reds 22-26. The Cubs 27-22. Pitching for the Reds is Luis Castillo with an ERA of 7.61. He's 1-7. Pitching for the Cubs is Zach Davies with an ERA of 4.96. He is 2-2. Cubs currently the favorites at -108. Cincinnati -102. Currently couldn't find the over-under, just not released right now, so be sure to check that out if you do want to bet on the over-under here. I love the pitching battle matchup here for the Cubs. Luis Castillo been really bad on the mound this season. Zach Davies, he's been pretty decent. Not the best, but he's been decent. But, Castillo giving up tons of runs here. Hard to trust him on the mound for the Reds. We're going to roll with the Cubs here. Next matchup, we have the Colorado Rockies versus the Pittsburgh Pirates. Colorado 19-32. Pittsburgh 18-31. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 4.56. He's 3-4. Pitching for the Pirates is Mitch Keller with an ERA of 7.41. He's 2-6. Pittsburgh currently the favorites at -132. Colorado +122 with the over-under at 7.5. Yeah, I think there's really good value with the Rockies in this matchup here. Austin Gomber's been pretty decent on the mound. Mitch Keller's been giving up a lot of runs here. Gonna roll with the Rockies here. There's just good value on the money line for the Rockies in this one. Next matchup, we have the Los Angeles Angels versus the Oakland Athletics. Los Angeles 22-28. Oakland 30-22. Pitching for the Angels is Alex Cobb with an ERA of 4.78. He's 2-2. Pitching for Oakland is Frankie Montas with an ERA of 4.92. He's 5-4. Oakland currently the favorites at -150. LA +140 with the over-under at 8.5. Not much of a pitching advantage here. Pretty even. Both pitchers pitching pretty well in this one. I'm going to roll with, just the pitching matchup's not much of an advantage for either team here. I'm just going to roll with the Oakland A's in this matchup. I do like, just going to take the better team in this matchup. There is some good value with the Angels here, but I'm going to trust that Frankie Montas and Oakland can get the job done in this matchup. All right, next matchup we have the Miami Marlins versus the Boston Red Sox. Miami 24-26, Boston 30-20. Pitching for the Marlins is Trevor Rogers with an ERA of 1.75. He is 6-2. Pitching for the Red Sox is Nathan Eovaldi with an ERA of 4.23. He's 5-2. Boston opening up as favorites at -140. Miami +130 with the over-under at 8. Yeah, Trevor Rogers has been really nice on the mound this season. So has Eovaldi, and I think there's really great value with the Marlins today. We're going to see what happens, but I like Trevor Rogers on the mound. He's been unbelievable this season for Miami. Really good plus money with the Marlins here. Going to roll with Miami. Next matchup, we have the New York Yankees versus the Detroit Tigers. The Yankees 29-21. The Tigers 19-31. Pitching for the Yankees is Deivi Garcia with an ERA of 4.50. He's 0-1. Pitching for the Tigers is Spencer Turnbull with an ERA of 3.12. He's 3-2. Yankees currently the favorites at -150. Detroit +140 with the over-under at 8.5. A little bit of not much of a pitching advantage here. Spencer Turnbull's been actually pretty decent on the mound for the Tigers, despite how bad they've been. Don't know if I trust Garcia on the mound here for the Yankees. I really don't. Saturdays, a lot of upsets happen on the weekends here. I like the Tigers on the plus money at +140. I just like Spencer Turnbull over Garcia in this matchup. So why not take the shot with Detroit here? Next matchup, we have the San Diego Padres versus the Houston Astros. San Diego 32-19, Houston 27-22. Pitching for the Padres is Yu Darvish with an ERA of 1.75. He's 5-1. Pitching for the Astros is Jake Odorizzi with an ERA of 10.13. He's 0-2. San Diego currently the favorites at -135. Houston +125 with the over-under at 8. Yeah, love Yu Darvish on the mound here. I mean, you can't trust Jake on the mound, giving up 10 runs so far this season. No, sir. Yu Darvish has been phenomenal this season, one of the best. Gonna roll with the Padres with confidence. Next matchup, we have the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Cleveland Indians. Toronto 25-24, Cleveland 27-21. Pitching for the Blue Jays is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 5.62. He's 0-3. Pitching for the Indians is Sam Hentges with an ERA of 6.20. He's 1-1. Toronto currently the favorites at -120. Cleveland +110 with the over-under at 9. Yeah, not much of a pitching advantage here. Both pitchers are, giving up a lot of runs here. I kind of like the over 9 in this matchup. I think there's definitely going to be some hits here. And I'll take the Indians on the plus money here. Not too much is going to make me want to take Ross Stripling over the Indians here. We'll go with the Indians on the plus money. Next matchup, we have the Atlanta Braves versus the New York Mets. The Braves 24-25. The Mets 24-20. Pitching for the Braves is Max Fried with an ERA of 4.63. He's 2-2. Pitching for the Mets is David Peterson with an ERA of 4.91. He's 1-4. Braves currently the favorites at -155. The Mets +145 with the over-under at 6.5. Another matchup here. Pretty evenly matched up. Pitching, not much of a pitching advantage for either team here. Really good plus money with the Mets. The books are giving a lot of big plus money to pretty even teams here. I'm going to take my chances with the Mets in this matchup. All right, next matchup, we have the Milwaukee Brewers versus the Washington Nationals. The Brewers 25-25, the Nationals 21-25. Pitching for the Brewers is Freddie Peralta with an ERA of 2.54. He's 4-1. Pitching for the Nationals is Patrick Corbin with an ERA of 6.13. He is 3-3. Washington currently the favorites at -120. Milwaukee +110 with the over-under at 8.5. I just think this is insane value for the Brewers here. Freddie Peralta's been, amazing on the mound this season. Patrick Corbin giving up a lot of runs here. And the fact that you can get the Brewers on the plus money in this matchup, give me the Brewers all day. Next matchup, we have the San Francisco Giants versus the Los Angeles Dodgers. Giants 30-20, the Dodgers 31-19. Pitching for the Giants is Logan Webb with an ERA of 4.09. He's 3-3. Pitching for the Dodgers is Julio Urias with an ERA of 3.03. He's 7-1. Dodgers big favorites at -185. San Francisco +160 with the over/under at 7.5. Yeah, I mean, I like Julio on the mound over Logan Webb. I think it definitely is a pitching advantage here. He's been really great on the mound this season. And for that reason, we're going to roll with the Dodgers over the Giants here. Next matchup, we have the Texas Rangers versus the Seattle Mariners. Texas 22-30. The Mariners 24-27. Pitching for the Rangers is Mike Fultonowitz with an ERA of 4.53. He's 1-4. Pitching for the Mariners is Justin Dunn with an ERA of 3.40. He's 1-2. Seattle currently favorites at -117. Texas +107 with the over/under at 8.5. I like Justin Dunn on the mound for the Mariners in this matchup. Just a slight pitching advantage, I think, for Seattle here. I'm going to give the slight lean to the Mariners in this matchup. All right, next matchup, we have the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Cardinals 28-22, the Diamondbacks 18-33. Pitching for the Cardinals is Adam Wainwright with an ERA of 3.95. He's 2-4. Pitching for the Diamondbacks is Seth Frankoff with an ERA of 7.27. He is 0-1. St. Louis currently the favorites at -145. Arizona +135 with the over/under at 10. I love the Cardinals in this matchup. Really hard to trust Seth on the mound for Arizona here. Much rather go with Adam Wainwright and the Cardinals and just roll with the better team here. Going to roll with the Cardinals. Next matchup, we have the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Kansas City 23-25, Minnesota 20-29. Pitching for the Twins is J.A. Happ with an ERA of 5.44. He's 2-2. Currently don't know his pitching for the Royals. It probably won't be released until the morning sometime, so we'll see what happens with that 2 o'clock game, so it should be out before then. Not really excited about this matchup. Minnesota, the slight favorite at -147. KC +115 here. Not a matchup I want to bet on at all. If I were to do it, I'd give the slight lean to Minnesota, but way better matchups on the board here to bet on. That's pretty much it for the MLB slate today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck with your picks on Saturday, and I will see you guys on Sunday. Have a good one.